evening, and thank you for choosing Hope TV to update you on what is happening within Kenya. We hope your weekend is going well so far. You're currently tuned in to Weekend News Watch. My name is Joy Mochache, and I'll be taking you through our top stories for this evening. Let's get started. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has lauded the president's efforts in reducing the cost of fertilizer and called for an understanding from Kenyans regarding the cost of fuel. Speaking today during the burial ceremony of Mama Teresia Wangeshi at Kiadege in Ndarago constituency in Nyandarua County, Gachagua has stated that the cost of fuel has hiked in most countries and that the cost of living experienced in the country is not due to poor governance.
Sasa iko kelele ya mafuta. Na unajua saa ingine watu hukosa njia kwa kutokojua. Hii shida ya mafuta si ya Kenya, ni ya dunia nzima. Na iko shida Uganda, iko Tanzania, iko Ethiopia, iko Rwanda, iko Eritrea. Pahali hakuna shida ni Nigeria kwa sababu wako na visima. Iko shida Europe, iko shida America. Hii si shida ya Rais William Ruto. Sasa wanamtupia mawe mtoto ya mwenyewe. Hata huyu William Ruto kwani yeye hapana mtoto ya mama? Yeye ameng'ang'ana pahali ataweza. Sisi hatuna mafuta Kenya. Na ndio nilimwambia ndugu yangu jana Moses Kuria. Nikamwambia wewe ni mtoto ya nyumbani. Tutakuchapa kidogo tukikurudisha nyumba. Mwana hura wachoketi naku. Sababu alikuwa amesema tu watu wachibe visima. Sasa hata tukichiba hapa kuna kitu kitatoka? Hapa hakuna oil, hakuna chochote. Na Kuria ni mtoto wetu, na kwa hivyo mtoto wetu tukimwambia akisikia tunaendelea naye, hakuna shida. Lakini naomba nyinyi tuelewe, please watu wangu wa Nyandarua, watu ya Mlima Kenya, hii serikali ni yetu. Nyinyi ndio mlichagua Rais William Ruto. Kama wengine watatupa mawe, msikuwe ya kwanza, kwa sababu ukweli ni huo, that the problem is not in Kenya, it is everywhere. Na kwa hivyo hii shida itaisha. Na mimi ningetaka mkuwe na imani that the darkest hour is just before dawn. Rais anajaribu, mimi namwambia halali. Ametoka Amerika, ameenda wapi, anapambana day and night akitutafutia mazuri. Lakini mambo imekuja ni shida ya dunia nzima. Na hiyo hawezi elekezwa mtu mmoja ati makosa ni yake. Na kwa hivyo ningetaka watu ya hapa tukuwe na subra. Sisi tulimwamini rais na mipango yake ni kababe na iko sawa.
And sadly, 2 people have passed away this afternoon in Embu town after a 14-seater matatu lost control and rammed pedestrians on the sidewalk near Embu Level 5 Hospital. All the occupants of the Nairobi-bound matatu belonging to Neno Sacco sustained injuries and were rushed to hospital when it finally crashed into 2 packed saloon cars and overturned near KCB Bank. The accident occurred at around 1 p.m. when the ill-fated matatu is said to have lost its brakes, where it rammed into the 2 male pedestrians. The matatu is also said to have knocked down several bodaboda operators before crash landing on the parked vehicles approximately a kilometer away.
Hii gari imetupitia kwa hiyo mteremko ya hapo Isaac, kwa babu ya kwanza ya Isaac, kwa hizo nyumba za civil servants zimejengwa hapo mpya. Ndio ilikuwa nataka kutugonga nikiwa kwa motorbike. Ilikuwa mimi na msichana mwingine amebebewa hapo university na driver wa motorbike. Ndio imetusukuma ikatuweka kando. Mbele hapo kwa gate ya nyumba za civil servants kulikuwa na gani ya Neno, ilikuwa inashukisha mtu. Ndio tukapiga nduru. Huyo driver akashikwa think na attention yetu akasimamisha gari. Ingefagia pia hiyo. Nikamwambia driver wa motorbike tuteremke ndio tuende tukiarata wengine. Ndio tumekuja tukipiga nduru. Tunapiga nduru, watu wanaingia kwa barabara. Tunapiga nduru, watu wanatoka juu ya attention yetu. Tunawaambia gari imeruse brakes, ondokeni kwa njia. Ndio tumefika hospitali tukapata imegonga watu wawili kwa gate hospitali. Kijana mmoja alikuwa anavuka njia na hiyo njia kuingia showground imegonga pia mwingine, wamekufa.
Nilikuwa hapo hivyo ndio hata mimi nilikuwa nataka kupita kwa njia. Kuangalia naona gari ikikuja ikuwa juu. ikagonga mtu wa kwanza, kupitika ikaenda kidogo tena ikagonga mtu wa pili. Sasa kutoka hapo ndo sijui ikakuja hivi nikaamua nifuate nione chenye kimetendeka nikaipata hapa.
Nilikuwa pale karibu na petrol station ile ya Keno iko hapo. Nikiwa nasimama hapo nikiwa na ngoja gari ndio niende njia ya Meru, njia ya Mutondori huko Manyata. Nikiwa hapo nikaona Nisani gari ya matatu imekuja ikiteremuka. Nikaona iko na mbio sana, mimi nikakaa kando ikateremuka. Ikakuja ikagonga watu wawili pale hospitali. Halafu kutoka hapo imekuja ikaanguka pande ya chini ya Embu hapa karibu na KCB. But hatukujua ni nini kinaendelea, sababu hatukujua ni breki ama ni nini kinaendelea kwa hiyo gari. Sasa ningeomba serikali ichunguze magari yote ya matatu. Gari zote siangaliwe kama breki ikiwa ni nini iwekwe service, sababu accident kama hiyo imetendeka hapo. Hiyo watu wamekufa hapo, sio watu walikuwa na makosa, ni watu wanajifanyia kazi yao na ni vimbaya sana.
Second Lady Pastor Dorcas Rigathi is lobbying for policies that will provide equal opportunities for those with disabilities. Pastor Dorcas was advocating for this when she flagged off the 2023 Climb for the Blind up Mount Longonot in Naivasha, Nakuru County. Persons with disabilities are part of the focus under the office of Pastor Dorcas Rigathi, and she urged that everyone has the right to equal opportunity in all aspects of society.
Every person, regardless of their visual ability, deserves access to education, employment, and all the opportunities that life can offer. I sincerely appreciate and thank all of you who have sacrificed your time and resources towards this great exercise. So every step we make this today as we go up is symbolic of the heights that we can achieve when we come together hand in hand to support those who face unique challenges in life. It reminds us that it is not just a step up a mountain, but a step towards a more inclusive and a more compassionate society.
Disability is not inability, and everybody deserves equal opportunity, and we are here to support that, to see that also our disabled can get also equal opportunity like everyone of us. Nakuru, I know we put that so much front, and we are really going to ensure that we work together with all the disabled to ensure that they get that equal opportunity, because we know there are people that like us, they just need to be given that opportunity and support that they deserve.
We want to advocate for inclusive education which looks at the environment as the cause of the problem to this learner. So it's not the learner with the problem, because the learner has a mind that God gave to them and a brain. And so when they are supported with the right environment, then it is not them who are blind, but the environment is making this learner blind.
And likewise, people with hearing impairments have lamented about social isolation, claiming that a shortage of sign language interpreters in public areas results in them not being served. They advocated while in Thika during the Deaf Awareness Week as they traveled the streets to advocate for their rights, despite the fact that bystanders could not understand them. Led by Paul Masharia, an instructor and sign language interpreter, the community says every sector, both public and private, must have a sign language interpreter. They protested that the law is very clear on the fact that legally sign language is the third national language in Kenya besides English and Kiswahili.
Leo ni siku ya watu ambao hawasikii. Sisi kama watu hawasikii tunauliza serikali tusaidie angalau kidogo, na pia wawe wakitupa msaada. Hapa Kiambu kuna watu ambao hawasikii, wengine wanauliza kazi lakini karatasi zao zinawekwa huko chini kwa kuwa ni ngumu kuzungumza na wao.
Nataka serikali ijue deaf, na pia time tunauliza vitu zingine tuambiwe, si ati kuja baadaye.
So here we want to achieve the celebration for our problems to be heard. So we want to inform the public with the deaf and persons with disability, means disability we cannot work, we can work.
So kuna changamoto katika services zenye tunapata kwa serikali na especially katika ile setup tuko nayo hapa Thika. One thing, watu ambao wako na disability ya kutosikia, ukiwatazama disability yao haionekani. Ukiwatazama huwezi jua wako na disability. Na unakuta wamepewa nafasi ya kuuza biashara ama kufanya biashara hapa Thika, na wakati Kanjo wanakuja wakiangalia watu wako na ulemavu, hawaoni watu deaf kama wako na huo ulemavu.
And to further the spirit of outreach and missions, CITAM Buruburu has held a medical camp today in Jacaranda area of Nairobi. The main aim of the camp was to share the gospel, share foodstuff with needy homes, and bring medical services to those available. The camp focused on various health checkups, including eyes, blood pressure, weight, nutrition, and other health foundations.
And today we are here at Jacaranda grounds because we are telling the people of God that Jesus loves them. Jesus also healed the sick, and that's why we have a mega medical outreach, community outreach. We are bringing it here down at Jacaranda. We are reaching out to this community here at Jacaranda grounds, and we are so grateful that God has honored our obedience, and many thousands have come. Over 2,000 of the people have already come for treatment and just to be with us.
As we are continuing, we are having the mission team. They're walking around into the villages as well, the homes of the people and within the areas, and they're reaching out with the love of Jesus. The Creative Garage, our young people are also here to show them the love of Jesus through the dance, through the poetry skills, and it's a wholesome time together with the people of Jacaranda here, with the people of Lower Savannah Ward, as CITAM Buruburu is doing love and action.
Our expectation here was that we could minister to as many as we are able to, and we have actually surpassed our expectation because we have been overwhelmed by numbers. The numbers that have been streaming in here is crazy actually, and we have had young, old, elderly.
Nashukuru kanisa la CITAM, nimekuja nimefanyiwa kila kitu, nimepata madawa na ni za bure, na washukuru sana, asante.
Mimi ni mkaaji wa Dodora, lakini nimekuja kutembelea laini ya Soweto, nikakutiria hii mambo ya mradi ya kanisa. Kwa hivyo mimi nashukuru naweza faidikia ndani ya hii kanisa na naweza furahia sana. Asante kwa Mungu.
Nashukuru sana kwa kanisa ya CITAM kwa sababu mmekuja hapa na mmetusaidia. Tulikuwa wagonjwa, hatukuwa na matibabu, tumepata dawa za bure, na tunashukuru mpaka mmetuhubiria neno la Mungu, tumejua Mungu, na tunashukuru na mkuwe na hiyo roho ya kumbukanga sisi watu wa huku chini, sababu hatukuwa na hiyo uwezo ya kwenda hospitali, na wale wengine walikuwa na magonjwa, hawana pesa, wamesaidika.
The Water Resources Authority has announced its proactive role in monitoring and upholding water quality standards while enforcing pollution control measures for Nairobi's rivers. The PS State Department for Water and Sanitation, Dr. Kiprono Rono, accompanied by WRA Chair Donald Murgor, Director General of NEMA, CEO Mohamed Shurie, and Secretary Administration Stephen Kihara, and other senior ministry officials inspected the ongoing cleanup exercise on the Nairobi River from Gatina, Kawangware, Dagoretti constituency. The primary goal of this effort is to safeguard the city's vital water resources. WRA is devoted to protecting both the environment and the intricate river system that feeds Nairobi by championing these critical activities.
This river is so critical to the ecosystem of Nairobi because if this river is clean, from what we have seen, we can also introduce fish farming because in the upper side where the cleaning started a month ago, already we have some fish introduced into the river, and also some other businesses like we have youth who have started also coming up with businesses for cleaning the vehicles. And in addition, even we have people who are swimming on the river already, for the areas which we have already cleaned. They're close to 30 kilometers of the river. This river is close to 100 kilometers. And we believe that within the next 2 months, we'll be able to have cleaned the river. But of importance is what is called the root cause of this pollution. And that is why we have teamed up with the Nairobi County, and I'm happy the governor has really assisted this exercise. They have brought in this team in terms of making sure that the sewerage which are leaking are closed, at the same time giving us facilities like the lorries to carry the waste. Over the last 1 month, since this river was started, the team started cleaning, we have collected close to 98 tons of waste, which the county government of Nairobi has assisted us to carry them to the required sites. But of importance is to ensure that we provide the required sewerage infrastructure for the people of Nairobi.
We'll be taking a breather at this point. Don't go too far. We'll be back with more of our news stories. You're watching Hope TV.
Watu wa Mungu, Be the vocalist hapa. And I'm just here to give you a testament. I am a living testimony of the slogan of Hope FM, where they say, listen and live. I am such a serious testimony and a testament to that statement, because they have impacted my life big time. And imagine ile kitu wanauliza ni ati, the way they have impacted my life and your life, tunaweza jaribu pia to spread hii kitu mpaka uko mashinani, to spread hii word ya God uko mashinani. And the only thing they're requesting us to do is just contribute 100 bob. We just become partners with them. Na unapatana tu na bob moja. Lakini pia kama una feel uko philanthropic sana, unaweza piga jil 2. Twende hivyo, eh? All right? And so they are calling it 100 for 1, where you just give out 100 bob and they can reach out to another soul. And of course mnauliza, okay, tuko na iso tunatuma wapi? Iso tunatuma via M-Pesa na tuko na paybill number. Paybill number yetu ni 933 933. Alafu hapo kwa account name, all right? Andika tu FOH, yani Friends of Hope. Alafu tuma ile kitu natuma. Hapo mbele ni pin number yako na ni siri yako. Alafu tu ushamaliza hii kitu, click on the send. Na imagine utakuwa umefanya kitu moja serious sana. We as Hope Media tutakuwa tumereach out to one soul. God bless you. Be there.
Hope TV is where you look and live, with an excellent selection of the best Christian programming consisting of local and international content, of inspirational stories, talk shows, Bible commentary, youth, health shows, children entertainment, contemporary gospel music, extended times of worship, live broadcast, news, movies, drama, Christian ministry programs, and so much more. Hope TV is another quality service from Christ is the Answer Ministries, with over 45% of authentic and credible local content every week. Hope TV is a sister station to Hope FM, Kenya's leading Christian radio station, with footprints across the country. Tune in to Hope TV, where you look and live.
Welcome back. You're watching Weekend News Watch with me, Joy Muchache. Engage with me on Facebook at Hope TV Kenya. On Instagram and X, find us at HopeTV_KE. Let us know what you think of our Weekend News Watch bulletin and any other thoughts that you'd like to share on the same. And as we move on, the head of Hope Media, Dismas Makanda, has invited all that are interested in collaborating with Hope Media to donate to the Friends of Hope initiative, which hopes to bring more souls to Christ. The initiative requests for Friends of Hope to give only 100 shillings, which will aid in spreading the gospel of Christ. Let's listen in to Mr. Makanda as he speaks about how the campaign and how the contributions shall be utilized.
The campaign, number one, is about demonstrating what has happened in people's life. And you are very keen, you must have had many of people who have given testimonies. We just went around the country asking people, would you be willing to share with us what the Lord has done in your life? And from all walks of life, beginning from church leaders, young people, leaders in government, and our audience in churches, and you'll be hearing a lot of testimonies of what the Lord has done. So the campaign is basically to allow us see what the Lord is doing. Sometimes things happen behind the scene, and you wonder whether the Lord is working through media. I want to assure our audience and people who are listening and watching to us, there is power in media, and if we are used correctly, the right content, many lives are transformed. And therefore, the campaign is about that. Number two, to give you an opportunity to give to the ministry. I've mentioned to you that it's quite expensive to be able to run such a media house. One, in terms of compliance, we require to make a lot of payment in terms of fees, legal requirement to government, to other bodies that allow us to be on air. And that is expensive. Number two is investment in infrastructure and equipment. We cannot be able to give you quality broadcast, either on TV, on radio, and online, if the equipments are not there. But most importantly is that the call that has come recently from many of our audience, people are asking, we are not able to listen to you. We can't watch you. And I know some of us that are listening to this just interview, you have been asking, yes, I hear about Hope FM, I hear about Hope TV, but I can't see it, I can't watch it. I'll give you an example for areas where we are not. When you go to Malindi, Lamu area, you find we are not very strong. People are asking, where is Hope FM? And therefore, Friends of Hope is asking you and me, is there a way you can contribute 100 shilling and be able to reach one person? All of us who listen to this frequency, Hope FM, millions of Kenyans who do this, if they were to give us 100 shillings, I can tell you, Faith, the level of impact that will go out there to the people who want to listen to the gospel and life-changing sermons and worship. We are quite strong on worship area, and therefore, you are 1 shilling, you are 2 shilling, but most importantly, you are 100 shilling will make a difference. If you are praying for us, you are mentioning a word of encouragement to us, you are giving financially or in kind, you are a Friend of Hope. It's a community of believers, and over years, the people that we have had engaged with us, Friends of Hope, runs into millions of people. I want to call out to all Christian community, people who listen to us. If you are committed to this gospel, the Bible says that go ye and preach the gospel to all the world, all the nation. How will you do it to all the nation if you are seated in Nyeri, seated in Busia, seated in Machakos? You can be part of this ministry and mission of reaching out to the whole the world through media. This is a platform that is credible, and we are trusting God to help us move this station to the next level, even as you give and support us.
In other news, content aired on Hope can now be more accessible through the Skiza Tune platform. In a bid to spread the gospel and promote gospel artists, Hope Media held a breakfast meeting to deliberate on how to fully utilize Hope Skiza platform to promote the message of Christ. The platform has now advanced beyond music, allowing Skiza to play snippets of sermons as well. The breakfast was held by CTAM's head of media, Dismas Makanda, and was attended by various gospel artists, including Abedi Ngoso, Ali Mukwana, Pitson, and Bire, the vocalist, as well as Karen Hapuch, amongst others.
Before ifike pahali pa kufanya iwe now kufanya, kwa sababu we are doing ni ministry, but we can tunaweza turn that ministry ili pia itusaidie tupate do. Ni ku-identify wasanii ambao wanafanya kazi poa kwenye mziki, na kando na hao kuna wasanii ambao pia ni upcoming artists, but they are very good. Upcoming artists, but they are very, very much good.
We are going to scale it. until the vision is very clear, I do not want to crowd the room. In terms of the numbers, I can see why media houses are thriving. That thriving on the ignorance or inability of musicians to access information. You can never make a decision if you don't have information. Information and data is power. And therefore, musicians and artists and ministers of the gospel, they will never thrive if the negotiations are done in darkness. I mean, you have a paper, but you do not know the numbers. What are they saying, really?
The Bakita Partnership for Education, in partnership with the Conrad N. Hilton Foundation, the African Union, and the International Center for Girl and Women Education, hosted an event on gender-responsive and transformative education in New York as part of the ongoing 78th UN SDG Summit. The event was designed to highlight the substantial contribution of Catholic education in expediting the realization of Sustainable Development Goals in Africa, particularly SDG 4. And we're so grateful that you chose us for your updates once again. And thank you to all those who made the bulletin possible. This is where we part ways. We wish you a blessed night ahead from here, us at Hope FM, Hope TV. I'm sorry. My name is Joy Mochache. God bless you.